Okay, let's see. Okay, please, for the love of God, work this time, please. Thank God. No! No! Oh, God fucking damn it!
Welcome back, boys and gamers, ladies too, if you're here.
Gang, we need society time. Rise up.
Yeah, rise up, boys, because today we're reviewing the new EP from Society, Kill Bill and Rav, back at it again, boy. Another surprise album drop. They made an announcement on, I think it was last Thursday. They had a post up on YouTube for a premiere, and we're all thinking, what is it? You know, like they have an announcement on Discord, and then they're gonna announce it on Instagram. And I was like, okay, I wonder what it is. I had an idea of what it was gonna be, because I remember back at the show in LA, I was talking to Bill about something, and I thought it was gonna be that. They haven't mentioned anything about it, so I won't say what it is. But to our great surprise, it was a new album. 7 tracks, but 1 track's the intro, so really it's a 6-track EP. And I think this is also like the most CDs of any album they've had, because they just sold out, I think today.
That's a lot.
Yeah, because usually they sell out within like the next day. So I was like, wow, like they're really pushing.
Yeah. Really pushing. Like you get whenever they announce a new album, you better have like $15 in your account to buy one, because they go out fast. But this one, like, they had a lot.
Yeah, so the EP is called Solar Flare. Released on the 11th of this month. Cover art is by Zach Draw. He's got some pretty good art. Go follow him on Twitter and Instagram. And CD case design by Ghostly Pixels. He worked on the New Moon cover as well. And we got features on here. Square, he does a hook on Summer Wars, and then a bunch of producers here. We got Kick Tracy, Rekadam from Society, Kubrick's, Frank JC, and Vaporize.
There's a lot of people on this short EP.
Yeah, a lot of producers, returning faces here, like Rekadam. And Frank JC, he's friends with Bill and Rav. They were all hanging out in LA, where this was recorded. They were out here in June for a whole month. And if you want to hear more info from them about the album, go listen to their podcast, We Don't Suck. And let me double check what episode it was. And it was episode 50 of their podcast with featuring Frank JC. And they pretty much talk about the album there as well. Just to summarize right here, Rav explained this basically summarizes their experience in LA for the whole month. I think you could feel it for sure. This feels very...
It's very aesthetic. It's one of their most aesthetic albums they've come out with. I really like it. I really enjoy the last song.
Inside the cockpit of the Eva?
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's actually really good. Probably one of my most favorite songs by them.
Yeah, I like the song too. I thought it was funny because I was like, oh wow, I just finished watching Evangelion, and then I saw that track and I'm like, oh cool, perfect timing, man.
Oh yeah. Now, the biggest question is, where is Rav's snare? Where's his snare? Yeah. Someone on Twitter edited a "Where's Waldo?" and he has like eyes are mouths, and it says "Where is Rav's snare?" and you have to find it in the crowd.
Yeah, somebody made a little short animation of it too, of Rav just looking for his snare.
Yeah,
it's fun, dude.
Like this album's like it's short, but it's like a surprise album. I really enjoyed this. It's got that summer vibe to it.
It's like 16 minutes, I think. Mm-hmm. Goes by pretty quick, for sure, when you're listening to it. I've been listening to it pretty much nonstop on Spotify this whole time. I just have it on repeat. I find this EP interesting. One of the many continuous tropes that EXO does with their albums is they like to have good transitions in their tracks. Mm-hmm. Like if you listen to Beneath Toxic Jungle, some New Moon tracks, stuff on Drop Season, they like to it transitions smoothly into the songs, and there hasn't really been a big narrative in their albums before, but this one for sure is totally like Rav said, their whole experience being in LA. Not only because they all recorded this in LA, but there's those skits throughout the EP of Rav trying to fix the AC.
So you're telling me their albums have plot?
Yeah, this one's got some lore to it.
Now, would you consider this album, if we're speaking about lore, like its own, like its side thing, or part of the main story?
I would say part of the main story. I mean, if we're looking like in a wider scope of throughout EXO history with Bill and Rav, this is the first album. This is technically like, I would call this their phase 2 of EXO, right? And the reason I say that is because Bill and Rav has said when New Moon dropped, right? They had Ramona, then Beneath the Toxic Jungle, and then now it's New Moon, right? And they both recorded Ramona together when they were in South Carolina, and then they worked on Beneath the Toxic Jungle, I believe, after when Rav went back to London. But they said New Moon basically ends that trilogy, like it's part of a trilogy, to where all three of those albums express their feelings and experiences that they had when they both lived together in South Carolina.
Huh.
And so now this is the new album with them after that. So I feel like, yeah, this is the next step in the EXO Society life, which does kind of make sense because this album does sound different from their usual music, especially with the Frank JC tracks that he produced. You know, the would you say like future funk feel to those tracks?
Yeah, especially with the album, it's got that aesthetic to it. Just looking at the album cover, like I'm getting like future funk vibes, you know, lo-fi hip hop.
Yeah, Rav mentioned when he contacted Zach Draws to do the artwork, he specifically asked for 90s anime aesthetic, which is exactly what it is. The inside's great too. Everything's pretty good in here. I mean, you know, the album title and EXO Society are in katakana on the cover.
Oh yeah, and our shirts too are on the back. What's his name again? Zach Draws? Is he on Instagram?
Yeah, let me pull it up real quick. He is at... Oh, where'd it go? Yeah, at Zach Draw Artwork. I believe that's Twitter and Instagram for him.
Z-A-C-H or Z-A-C-K?
Z-A-C-H, yeah.
Okay, Zach Draw Artwork. I'm gonna look him up.
Yeah, he's I like his art. I peeped a little bit of it. It's pretty good stuff.
On Instagram, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's his Twitter handle. I'll double check right now for Instagram.
Yes, send me his Instagram, please.
Yeah, it's just Zach Draw on Zach Raw, excuse me. Oh yeah, sorry, it's Zach Raw Artwork. Yeah, on Twitter, and then I'll share the profile right now, and it's just Zach Draw on Instagram.
What's really cool is the official Sharky. He does like fan art of Bill and Rav. And that's the dude that made that Luigi meme with the Right and Dirty. That's his most famous photo.
Oh, okay.
Remember when that meme came out?
I don't even... What year was that?
Oh, I can't remember, but like it was with Mario Kart. Whenever Luigi would throw like a shell or something at an enemy, and he would look at you, he'd give you this like death stare.
Yeah. Okay. That was a good while ago.
Oh yeah. That's like, I want to say like 2013, 2014.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he made some artwork too of Bill on a scooter and Rav riding on the back. I'm like, dude, I'm getting some Gintama feels because of this.
Yeah, no, Sharky's got some great art. He's made official art for Bill and Rav before. If you listen to the podcast or just look at their thumbnails for their LPs, the drawings of Bill and Rav are from Sharky.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Well, looks like I have them all followed now. Thank you for showing them to me.
Nice.
Great artists. Hell yeah.
So I gotta say, I think my favorite track is Summer Wars. With Square on the hook. I always love when Square's in a song, and his hook was fantastic. This was produced by Kubrick's. And it's really fresh stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say mine is gonna be inside the Eva.
The Cockpit of the Eva. Yeah, that's a good song too.
Yeah.
I like it, yeah. I mean, all around, this is, I like the whole album as a whole, for sure.
Oh, yeah, same.
It kind of goes through the standard EXO flow here when you listen to it in order. You know, you got your upbeat stuff in the beginning, and then we're slowly going down to the slower tempo type of music. Even Rav's doing like vocal stuff on these tracks as well.
Cinnabar is also another song that I really like too. It's like one of those songs that like you listen to after you like get ready and you're on your way to work, you know, like just walking down the street, taking the bus. That's how I see it. I especially like the backtrack. I don't know if they're speaking like Korean or Japanese.
Oh, the sample I was listening to with Adam on the way to LA Comic-Con, and it is it's sampled from Hatsune Miku.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Miku and one other Vocaloid that Adam listens to. Adam's a big Miku fan.
Yeah, he's a big weeb.
I mean, look, man, if you listen to was it Kill Jill, I think, with
I'm kidding. I have Hatsune Miku. He's given me some Miku.
I have
CD.
some Miku too.
Like,
Big Boy and Killer Mike. They have their song, Kill Jill, and they use Miku in the instrumental as well. That goes hard.
Ooh. Yeah, sometimes, like, surprise. I never knew Miku could go that hard, actually.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah.
Bro. You know what that reminds me of? We need to bring back all the anime waifus dressed up Fiorme style.
yeah, that'd be good.
Hell yeah. Yeah, this album was like it's a short, but it was a surprise, and I really, really enjoyed this. I think even though I say it's short, I think the length on this is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I always wish there's more songs on here because once I get to Cockpit, and I'm like, oh, it's already the end of the EP. But at the same time, it's an EP, so, you know, they're always this short.
Yeah, extended plays.
Yeah. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting another album from Bill or Rav this year.
Yeah, so that's... How many albums is that now this year? That's two?
Just two. Yeah, New Moon in January, and...
Oh, that's three now.
What's the third one?
So it's New Moon, it's Rhapsody.
Oh, Vestiges, yeah, but I wouldn't call that. Well, it's more of a collection than an album because there's only like one or two new songs on there, and the rest are from his B-sides. It's sort of like a highlight reel of all of his B-sides.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I can see it now. Huh. I wish they made physicals of like the B-sides.
Yeah, but I think that's what Vestiges was meant to be. Because mainly because a lot of B-sides are not on Spotify. A lot of his tracks on there, and it's mainly because of samples and the instrumentals he uses for sure.
Yeah.
But as Rav said on their, I think it was on the EXO Discord, he said this is like his favorite tracks, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Makes more sense. Wow. Is this the year of Exociety?
It's the start.
It's the start.
Like I said, dude, this is the phase 2, the beginning.
I wonder what's going to be considered Avengers: Age of Ultron to Exociety.
Well, and also this year we have one more album from them. Aerospace is going to be dropping. Hopefully it's this year called Standby. We'll be on standby for that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than that, though, I want to give this album... I've never given a short album like this a high rating, but I want to give it like a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I think everything's really, really good. Each transition's good for the songs. The order of what the songs are great. Mm-hmm. It flows pretty good with a theme that they're having with this album, which is, their 4 weeks living in LA. They mentioned like this has been recorded in various locations, from some musty ass RVs that they were living in into Matt Watson's closet.
They lived Oh yeah, if you look at Rov's Instagram, I don't know if that's Matt Watson's waifu pillow.
Oh, it might be.
I think that's Raimi from ReZero.
I remember when Rav mentioned that they were recording in the closet. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I remember the video Bill shared where he's walking in the house like, all right, setting up the studio, and then you just see Rav like taping diapers to the door, acting like crazy. It was hilarious.
Probably as a sound dampener.
Yeah, because it's like there was really nothing in that closet. It was a brand new house or whatever they were saying on their podcast.
Gotcha. Okay. What else can I say about this album? I think that's it for me. It's probably one of the best EPs I've really heard.
Yeah, it's also really refreshing to hear. Like I said before, it does have a different feel from their usual music.
I just feel like the timing when it was released was kind of bad. You could say because I feel like this album was meant to come out during the summer. Because I feel like this is something you'd listen to during the summer, you know?
Yeah, well, they recorded this in the summertime.
Oh yeah, I understand.
Right. Well, and also Rav explains on their podcast they weren't planning to make an EP. This wasn't planned. They just they recorded all these songs during LA, and then when they left LA, they kind of took a look back at these songs, and it's like, whoa, hold on, we have enough for an EP. And it's like, well, and actually, yeah, these go together pretty good, and it also, gives us the same feeling from us being there in LA. So they figured, why not just make it an EP? And when they dropped it is when they dropped the CDs, so they probably had to wait for that as well.
Okay, makes sense. They had to make sure all the CDs were produced.
Yeah, had to get the CDs, get the album artwork, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can understand. But again, I feel like this is like...
Oh yeah, clearly this is more of a summer thing. Yeah.
This is something I'd be listening to on the beach. I miss the beach.
Yeah, it's getting that cold weather now, boy.
Oh yeah. Oof.
One thing I said, I was kind of hoping to see a feature from Frank on here, because I remember they were saying like, yeah, we were recording songs when we were out there in LA during the show, and I was like, oh, cool. I can't wait to hear them rap with Frank. But yeah, it was just him producing, which is still good. I like Frank's music.
Oh, yeah, Frank's great. Yeah. I remember I first heard of him when he made that video. It was like how to make vaporwave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like his Olive Garden video. It's pretty fresh.
Oh, the Olive Garden one? Yes.
Yeah.
Olive Garden is just Italian chilies.
Yeah. Oh. So, yeah, you could grab this album on Bandcamp, xsociety.net. I'm going to have that link in the description for you guys. It's pay what you want. And yeah, unfortunately, CDs are sold out at the moment. So
sometimes they do restocks, though, depending. Like, I know Ramona's been restocked multiple times.
Yeah, it's been restocked twice, and Beneath the Toxic Jungle just once.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And Resin once as well.
I remember I got super lucky buying Beneath the Toxic Jungle because I had like $10 at the barbershop show, and he's just like, these are the last ones. I'm like, dibs.
Yeah. I remember I was bummed out when I missed buying it when it first got released. With same thing with Resin too.
So you have it though.
Oh yeah, I have all the CDs.
Legend says that if you make a pentagram with all the X-Society CDs and put a Sega Saturn in the middle, you summon Bill. He leaves Southern Carolina. He's just like, what the fuck do you want?
Yeah, I'm only missing some Aerospace CDs and one Square CD.
Oh yeah, those. I know what you're talking about.
It's also streaming on Spotify and Apple Music, so you can listen to it there as well. Go support the boys. And they also have the whole video on their YouTube channel, which is Chibi Chubby.
Now, what is Chibi Chubby? Is it another podcast that they're in?
That's their gaming stuff.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they're big YouTubers now.
That's right. God, I still can't believe Ramona came out 5 years ago, September 2014.
Yeah, time has flown by.
Yep, Alphabet Soup came out in 2013, 6 years. Beneath the Toxic Jungle is going to have its 4-year anniversary in 2 months.
Nice, can't wait.
Yep. I remember when Drop Season came out. January 2017.
Yeah, 2 years ago already.
I can't believe I've been listening. Well, again, I've been listening to them since like 2016. I can't believe like we've gotten this far.
For sure, man. This is a great EP. Kind of, it actually goes well with New Moon as well. I was listening to them back to back the other day.
Yeah,
and they flow pretty nice with each other.
One thing I do like about New Moon, I remember when it first released, it was still winter time of this year. I thought, because like I said earlier with the timing for Solar Flare, how it feels like a summer album. For me, New Moon was perfect because, it came out in the winter. It's like a winter album, you know? That's how I see it.
It was also ALA time, and
that's true.
Yeah, that was ALA, like super lit.
Mm-hmm. New Moon, ALA, oh man. And then you have Vestiges and the Backyard EXO concert.
Yeah, the show was great. Exomania, baby. Yeah. Hell
yeah. But yeah, that is our review for Solar Flare. Again, I give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, this is definitely in my top 10 this year. So go follow the boys at IamKillBill and at IamRav on Twitter. If you were following Bill before, you might want to check again because Twitter took down his account. So he had to make a new one.
I love the shit that like him and Rav like share on Twitter.
Yeah, big meme hours on Twitter with those boys.
I think what was it like? Bill hates that stinky meme.
Yeah, he either doesn't like that meme or he is memeing about not liking that meme.
I see. Yeah, because I think Rav was bullying him with that.
Oh, Rav bullies Bill all the time.
I love it. It's great. Everyone's getting their CDs. I haven't gotten mine yet.
Yeah, you should be able to get it tomorrow.
Okay, sweet. Yeah. Ooh, the jacket, the inside.
Yeah, and I gotta say, shout out to Bill and his girlfriend for mailing out the CDs as fast as they did.
Oh yeah. You got yours. I should be getting mine soon. I want to say tomorrow. So
yeah, I got mine on Saturday, and that's when everybody was starting to get theirs. So
okay, see,
yeah,
I love how again Rob's just like, "Good morning, kids. Good morning. Thank you for your service." Oh man.
Oh yeah, and make sure to follow Rav on Twitter and Instagram because he's been posting photos from their trip in LA. And it's called. He calls it with Solar Flare, part 1, part 2. Right now we're up to part 4, which came out today.
Oh yeah, really aesthetic photos, and also he shares a lot of fan art that people make, and I'm very surprised of all the fan art that they've been getting. But my favorite one was someone drew him in the style as Undertale.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And just when you fight him, it's check, find snare, wrap, or fix AC.
No, I got some favorite ones. There's the there's the one where it was Bill's birthday not that long ago. And it was Rav pregnant with Bill, and Rav had the Shrek ears.
Oh God, no!
Yeah, it was so good. And then the other one is it's Bill holding Rav, and the reference is from an old Looney Tunes show. One of the Looney Tunes episodes. I'll share it to you right now. It's hilarious. It's a true big Bill and Rav energy for sure. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
So again, go peep them. And yeah, if you want to see more content from them, that's over at Chibi Chubby. They do daily videos, and then they have their weekly podcast.
Yeah, that is our review of Solar Flare.
So thanks, guys, for listening. We will be resuming the Gintama reviews soon. We just had I took a break because, LA Comic-Con was here, and then, this album dropped, so we had to come to this first.
Yes.
Yes, and so you can email us at unversedpodcast@gmail.com if you have any questions, comments, concerns. What's your favorite track from this EP? Would love to hear it. And you can follow us on social media at Unversed Podcast if you want to stay updated with all the current episodes. And just listen to the podcast wherever you like. Our LA Comic-Con episode should be out soon along with Marvel Talks, so be on the lookout for that. Thanks for listening, guys. Catch you on the next episode, so let's sit back and listen to some good old Bill and Rav.
Well, looks like this is how I die. Huh? No, not yet.